Well, hi Capricorns, welcome to Universal Guidance. Put thumb protector away. I've shuffled these cards really good. It's time for your reading. So I've shuffled them really good. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. And it's going to be a 2-part reading. I can't believe it's there already. I have a 3-part cut. I always do. And here we go. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Capricorns. Okay, first part of our reading here. Well, the overall energy of this reading is the Hermit. This is reaching out to the universe, seeking direction, seeking guidance as to your path forward. The universe hears you. When the Hermit surrounds your whole reading. So the universe absolutely hears you and is going to try to give you some enlightenment on your path forward. This is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be in your chart or maybe around this reading someplace. And your highest energy is the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is the waiting, watching, and wondering card. So you've been waiting, watching, and wondering about, a sign. Give me a sign. Where do I go? Where's my path forward? It's sitting right next to the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, this is going to be your energy. Capricorn, you haven't been moving. You haven't been moving forward very, very quickly at all. You almost at a dead standstill. It's like you have this pentacle, okay? So what you want is security and stability. You probably want more than that, but you're looking into this pentacle and you just don't know really which way to go with it. So, yeah, you do have the 2 of Pentacles. I was going to say I'm surprised the 2 of Pentacles is not here, but it is. And it is about this pentacle. So you're not quite sure which way to go here. And so you're kind of waiting, watching, and wondering for a sign, for a tip, for something to help you decide, how you want to move forward. The Tower card now is in your highest energy. So I feel like you've tried to move forward and it kind of blew up in your face. So maybe that's what's holding you back, and maybe that's what's making you move forward so slowly. You have reached out to the universe. I have the Page of Swords, and you're on guard, and it's probably because of that Tower moment that you're still thinking about. It's still part of your life. This Page of Swords, you're on guard, so you're waiting, watching, and wondering for a sign. You need to know how to move forward right now. But you're on guard because the last time you tried to move forward, it blew up. So, so you do have your sword up. And so you're very cautious. This is right next to the Hermit, and seeking the Hermit's guidance. The Hermit shining the lantern on your stature, on the Page of Swords, as being on guard, maybe you're a little too guarded, but for some reason the universe really wants to show this card to you of the Page of Swords. Now you're not actually swinging the sword, keep in mind. You're just on the defense. You need to put this burden down. We have the of Wands here. This is under the Tower card on the back side of the Hermit. And you can't get none of Wands, so it's time to start putting the burden down. It's time to start letting it go, okay? What I see here, you Capricorns. So then this way, if once you put this down, you'll be able to move forward instead of just thinking about it, okay? So under the Page of Swords here, I have the 3 of Cups. Now, I've noticed the 3 of Cups is showing up a lot, but this is the holidays, and it seems like last year that showed up a lot during the holidays also. But the 3 of Cups is happiness, This is working. This is like being a team. It's like being part of a family, part of a group of friends, part of uh, in a happy, joyous place. Um, you're a little on guard about being part of that. Now, you know more than I know about what goes on in your life. If this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not your reading. Check your moon and rising signs. But so far, there should be some things that are clicking with you, or this isn't your reading. So, yes, there are happy times coming forward. And, you know, part of being on guard might be that you haven't moved forward. And maybe you just don't want to share that with anybody. You know, maybe you're just kind of like not in the spirit of things because you're on guard. You need to drop the sword. These swords can get really heavy. Excuse me. So you're very confused. It's right next to the Two of Pentacles. This is under the Hermit card too, and that's why you've reached out to the universe, because of your confusion about, you know, which way do you go now? You're confused on whether to attend these social gatherings. You've been stuck in a state of confusion, and you have been stuck with this heavy load that you've been carrying with this Four of Pentacles right next to the Two of Pentacles and under the Ten of Wands. So you've been stuck long enough. It's time to start moving. That's the first half of the reading. Let's see if we get some good advice from the universe on how you are supposed to be doing this or something. I know there's always more. Maybe there's going to be something in here. I know it. There's that in the Pentacles. You really, really need that security and that stability. You need to, yeah, okay. I'm going to wait before I talk. That's so hard for me. Oh, okay. So up here in your highest energy, I have the Pentacles. Now, this is what you want. Security, stability, groundedness, and you probably even want a family. You probably reached out before about all of this, and it all blew up in your face. Well, this card is in your highest energy, and it's not far from the Tower card. So I feel like this is what blew up. This is what you kind of had in mind. This is what you'd like to present yourself as, and like, you know, when you join the party over here, there might be a reunion coming up. If there is a reunion coming up, that's gonna throw you too. Okay, but let me just keep reading. Next to the Pentacles is the Emperor. This is how you've been, all right? This is the card for Aries. Aries might be in your chart. Aries might be around this reading someplace. But this is about being planted on that throne and really not going anywhere. I mean, it's like the Emperor's butt is glued to the throne. And this is a granite throne. There's no getting up, okay? It feels like you like to be a leader, and that's where you're happiest, is in being a leader. You like things to be your idea. You are very well liked and respected by others. If you didn't know that, that is also written in this card. This is on your highest energy line. And I think you're going to get up. I think you are going to move forward because I have the Chariot right next to the Emperor. And the Chariot, this is the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be in your chart, might be around this reading someplace. But more importantly, it is about moving forward and at a pretty fast pace. So yay, you're figuring it out. Okay. This starting off here with that hardly going anywhere. So you're just stuck in that tower moment. Well, you're getting up and you're moving forward. What it is you went, you reached out to the universe, and this is the card for Leo. So Leo might be in your chart. Leo might be around this reading. But more importantly, the energy of this card is the infinity symbol above this figure's head. That means knowing and intuition. And it is all about strength. So what this tells me is your intuition is going to guide you, and you're going to find your strength. And it's hard. It's really difficult to find that strength. You've got to reach deep, but you're going to do it. And you know what you need to do, and you're going to do it. I love this card because the power behind it. And, it tells me that you have the capability of moving forward. You just have to get past, put down those wands, and that is exactly what you're going to be doing. We have the Three of Pentacles right beside the Strength card, right under the Emperor. And you sitting on your throne next to the Ten of Pentacles. And right next to the Strength card, well, I felt like there was someone else involved in this blow up. It was a committed relationship, it looks like, that blew up. And it also blew up income. I mean, it blew up like security, stability. You were living in that, and you were stuck in that for quite a while. You weren't working together. There might have been some bickering. There might have been some fighting, and there might have been someone else involved that was not cohesive. It was someone who did not help this relationship out whatsoever. So there's three people in this card. This is a dark card, and it's right next to the Strength card, right under the Emperor. This is what you're pulling out your strength about. This is what you need to get past. You need to get past this energy that blew up the Ten of Pentacles over here. I had the Lover's card right next to that Three of Pentacles. That's why I said there's a third person that shouldn't have been there. It could be anybody. It could be a third party. I don't think so, though. Not from the rest of these cards. It could be just someone who became involved to a point that maybe you lost your job, maybe somebody took your job, and then the relationship couldn't handle the strain. It could be any number of things, but the Lover's card is right next to that, and so I think it put a division between you and your loved one, which was a soulmate. So yeah, that is a difficult thing to overcome, especially when it's all because of something else that happened, which tore the two of you apart. But you have to move forward, and you know it, and you're going to do it, okay? You're going to be strong. You're going to move forward. Right under the Strength card is the High Priestess, another card of knowing and intuition. And I'm telling you, you've reached out to the universe seeking your path forward. Follow your intuition. Listen to your inner guidance system here and go with it. And it's going to take strength. But, I mean, you got these cards right next to each other. The Strength card in the High Priestess, the card of knowing, and the card of intuition. So follow it. Your intuition has the truth. Your intuition will have the clarity that you need in order to move forward. And the truth and the clarity of the matter is, yes, there was a third person involved in everything that happened. I'm not quite sure if it was actually a third party or not. I don't see, there's some cards missing for it to be a third party, but it still could be a third party. But it did break the two of you up in your dreams, your stability, everything it just blew up. So under the Lovers is stress, confusion, and anxiety. And there is stress, confusion, and anxiety here. It's because you didn't know the truth about what happened. But I feel like this reading is here to help you. So Capricorns, this is all I can take out on this reading. But you are going to move forward. You need to listen to your intuition and your self-guidance and let it guide you. You need to get past this tower moment that you've had. You need to enjoy yourself with your friends, with your family. Unstick yourself from this situation, from this energy over here. Move over here and move forward fast Just, get up off the throne, take a deep breath, move forward, and your intuition is going to help guide you into a much better place. As a matter of fact, I almost feel like you're moving towards somebody here because the Lover's card is under the Chariot. And I kind of feel like if you got up off your throne and actually had some movement in your life, which is, you just don't know what way to go or what to do. I think that this is the special soulmate that is waiting for you because it is under the Chariot and it's on this side of the reading. So, Capricorns, that was your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.